Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This next video is a full week in training for a faster 800 meters this season. I managed to run 1:54, which is equal to my PB this year, and I'm hoping to do indoors and hopefully break 1:54. Is that comfy? So starting the week off on a Monday, I go to the club. My local club is made up of Harriers, and we all meet up. There's quite a few lads, and this week we did a 5k type session. So it was 4 minutes tempo, then we did a 4-minute rep around 5k pace, and then I did 3 times 800 meters. So these came out at about 2:28. It's on the road and it was slightly windy, so I was quite happy with that. And then I decided to do 2 times a minute, where I picked it up and progressed down to 4:16 on the last rep. So that's obviously quite quick. It's like a 65, 64, 400 meters. So a lot of the guys in my group are sort of cross-country 10k half marathon guys, so it's nice to jump in with them one day a week and get a bit of VO2 max type work. So if you want to pause it and look at the splits, just pause it now. So moving swiftly on to Tuesday, I like to get up in the morning, have a bit of creatine, another good breakfast, and I start doing plyometrics. So as you can probably tell, most of these movements are all horizontal. There's no vertical jumps this week. So I basically did ankle hops, alternating bounds, single leg bounds, gallops and continuous broad jumps. I then moved on to doing these sprinter plyometrics that I found online. So if you've ever wondered how elite runners get their explosive speed, it's not just about hitting the track and doing sprints. The gym plays a crucial role as well. Nearly every single elite athlete you'll find does a lot of gym work, plyometrics and all these type of workouts. As a runner, your gym training should be focused on exercises that amplify your performance in chosen events. So I've added in all these exercises to integrate into your workout plans. These are designed to target areas that athletes are often lacking. So I'll let these clips run through and play some music. I'll timecode them in the description below if you want to go back and maybe follow along at a later date. So after you've done them weights, always make sure to get your protein in. And this salted caramel flavour is one of my favourite from a company called plyo. So moving swiftly on to Wednesday, I like to get a bike ride in and a short run. So I've just started, so because I hardly really use my bike and I live in the UK and the weather's always horrendous, I've hooked my bike up to this Wahoo turbo trainer and I'm using this new app now called My Whoosh. Zwift kept increasing the prices and it wasn't really worth it for me anymore. So yeah, this is a great alternative to anyone who doesn't really bike that much but wants to get on there. Maya, what's that? What's them?
Oh.
Wow.
Shoes?
Covered in chocolate.
Oh.
So that's my daughter. She's nearly 2-year-old. Isn't she canny? So on Thursdays I've started incorporating hill sprints. So I've been doing very large recovery, and obviously as you can see from the video, each one of them is really fast. You accelerate up to top speed as quick as you can. So I'm having, it can be anything from 2 minutes to 5 minutes recovery after these. So the session I did today was 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. So I did that twice, and then I did 2 longer reps, which were all out, large recovery. So then I did a 20-second rep all out, and then a 30-second rep, which got me right to the top, and that was really hard. I think this hill was probably a little bit too steep. The video doesn't actually do it justice, but at one point it goes really steep. So I didn't want to do too much with this. This is the first hill session I've done in a while. And then later on I went to this gym, done a high rocks workout, and I finished with some sled pushes. These are really good for getting off the line quick in a 400 or 800 meter race. They help your acceleration. So I've started doing a lot of high rocks as well. So anyone who knows high rocks, there's 8 different exercises, and it's really challenging. It's really good for just general fitness. And then I made sure I got a few squats in at the end. Form's looking a little bit better, and I've used full range of motion this time. You can debate all day whether you just need a half squat for sprinting and running quick, or do a full range of motion. I like to mix it up and just change it around and change stances. I like to do front squats, and I like to do goblet squats as well. So this was a full hour, and I was starving afterwards, so I treated myself to a nice ribeye steak. So Friday was just an easy run, and Saturday I decided to just do the park run, but I had to hold myself back and just make sure it was tempo. So I averaged about 550s. If I'm honest, my legs were really sore. I had bad DOMs from the weights and the hill reps, so I was in agony going around. So I made sure my heart rate stayed about 165. Just didn't want to push too hard, hence why the paces were quite slow. Normally tempo for me would be about 520, 530s. But you've got to listen to your body every now and then, and if you're sore, just ease back, don't get injured. So summing it up, I do about 2 hours of weights a week. I do a few bike rides, lots of easy running, and my sessions are a 5k type session, a hill session, and a tempo run. So as the season gets further on and we're getting near the indoors, I'm going to start adding in really fast track sessions, lactic acid workouts, and max sprints on the track and spikes. So I've got indoors coming up in January and February, and I'm hoping to run a few 600s and hopefully get down to 121, 120, and then hopefully that leads to getting near 150 when I come to do the 800 as well. So thanks for watching everyone. If you can like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.